How was it? Like first day as a pro? Kind of. I know you've been to some mini camps and stuff, but how was
Yeah.
it here today?
Yeah, no, it was good. I really like the pace of the game here. They really keep it going. I know it's just rookie camp, but they're making sure like we're in shape and we're gonna be ready for the season. So it's been good. I'm enjoying it.
Anything surprise you?
Nope, just obviously have to learn the new playbook. Also learn the reads on the plays. Uh, and two, when you get the quarterbacks, I feel like often when they get into a new system and stuff, they really focus on the pass game. But you also got to look at that run game too. You got to know where you're going in that as well. But no surprises yet. So.
Uh, Talk about your week, man. Drafted, contract, first day. It's a whirlwind.
Yeah, so I mean, it's always been a dream to play professional football. So now that I'm here and I'm getting the chance to do that, like I'm extremely grateful. And it's a good group of guys and coaches out here as well.
Now, I just want to get the story straight. You turned down a chance to go to the Giants camp, and that kind of, I guess, tell me why you made that decision to come here instead of going there.
Yeah, so a big thing was for me was obviously I went to the Ravens camp last week and getting the playbook and learning everything. I knew the mini camp for Edmonton was starting this week, and I also didn't want to get behind because I'm like that might hurt my chances for playing quarterback. I don't want to get behind in the playbook, get here and not know anything, and everybody's flying around. So that was definitely a part of it too. And the Giants also wanted me to kind of play like a athlete kind of position, so maybe a little bit of running back, receiver kind of thing. And I was definitely interested in pursuing my career as a quarterback. So.
You come here with some excellent university credentials. Do you feel you can help pave the way for future Canadian quarterbacks?
Yeah, absolutely. I extremely grateful to be where I am, and I just want to be a role model to the next generation coming up and show them that you can play, in youth sports and just high school in Canada and get a chance to play in the CFL.
What do you set out to accomplish here this short period?
Yeah, so I don't have any huge expectations right out the gate. I just have expectations of myself. I just want to know the playbook inside and out. Obviously, get out there and be a field general, know where everybody's going, know everything, so I can help everybody out on the field too. Because a lot of other rookies here that need a hand. So if I can be that guy to help them, that's going to be key for me. I think that also helps me in my leadership role as well, and then potentially leading to me getting a starting job eventually. So.
We've heard about the strengths of your game. What about you? What would you say is your scouting report?
Yeah, I know. Well, I know a lot of people probably say I'm just a really athletic, mobile guy who can run around, extend plays and stuff. But I feel like they really overlook my pocket passing. I feel like I can make all the throws. I can make the reads. I just have to know what the reads are, right? So that's learning the playbook. So once I get everything down, I feel like I'm gonna be a dynamic player.
Again, back to the Giants again and the Ravens. What does that do for your confidence, knowing that they consider you a prospect in that league, and how does it help you here?
Oh yeah, for sure. So like when I went to the Ravens camp, like I didn't feel outclassed at all. I felt like I was a little bit behind in the playbook though, because learning the new game, trying to read the 11-man defense versus the 12. So there was definitely some adjustments, but physically, like throwing the ball and running, like my athletic ability, everything was there at NFL level. So that was nice to see.
When people talk about Trey Ford, they talk about he's an athlete, he's an athletic quarterback, he's a Canadian quarterback. In your mind, you just want to be referred to as a quarterback at some point?
Yeah, for sure. Like it definitely want to be referred to as a quarterback. So I mean, what I always say is I don't want to be the athlete that's playing quarterback. I want to be an athletic quarterback. I think there's definitely a big difference between the two, and I think that I'm an athletic quarterback. So
you got those athletic quarterback guys. You always say, "Well, we'll find other things for them to do, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And you're Canadian. It seems like you got some work to do. Like you got the card stacked against you.
They're definitely stacked against me, but I mean that's just more fuel to the fire. So I'm just learning more every single day, and then hopefully I can get my shot. So.
A little different not having your brother out in the same field with you after.
Yeah, it is a little bit different. I mean, I notice him more in the off-field stuff. Like obviously when you're going to get lunch and stuff, he's always kind of been like that guy for me. But when we're on practice, he was on defense all the time, so we didn't really practice together. Maybe a little bit of chirping and Skelly and team stuff, but other than that, not missing him on the field right now at all. So.
When was the last time you guys weren't on the same team?
I'd probably have to say it was in grade 7 or 8. We were on separate touch teams because we joined late, so they put us on the worst two teams in the league, and we actually played each other in the championship, actually. So, but my team did win, by the way, just for the record. So.
You got that exhibition game, the preseason game, kind of circled on the calendar in Winnipeg. Obviously you got a lot's got to play out for both of you before then, but there's a chance.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Hopefully I get a chance to get in there and show what I can do, and hopefully he's in there and shows the same thing, and we get to compete a little bit, so it'll be good.
Did your dad have a shot with the Ticats back in the day?
Yeah, he tells me that. I don't know how accurate it is, but like I kind of feel like every dad kind of gassed himself up to their kids. So I mean, he definitely. I'm not saying he didn't. I'm not saying he did, but that's the story he tells.
What did he play?
He was like a receiver, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a receiver? Or
Yeah,
was
he,
there-
well, he always says like, oh yeah, I could have played running back, DB, but his main position was receiver, but he thinks he could play everything.
He's an athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
So-
All
Well,
right.
he's got the genes for it.